Ja, herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Ausgabe SI Talk und bei mir eine neue Story, allerdings eine Story, die extrem gut performt hat die letzten 3 Monate. Also da ist richtig abgegangen die Post. Mike Konnert ist bei mir Vizsla, so spricht man die Company aus. Schaut komisch aus vom Namen her, aber es prägt dich natürlich auch ein. Mike, thank you have time. And I say it in my German introduction. The name is very interesting, I would say,
right.
in this case.
Yeah.
So, was the pronunciation right, and for which side it's coming? Is this something related to resource, or is it only coming?
Yeah, well, you pronounced it right, and as far as we're concerned, we pronounce it Vizsla Resources. It's a name that has something to do with kind of a part of my family, so it's a special special name. It has nothing to do with mining.
With mining,
nothing.
It's possible. Maybe it's kind of name a rock in some areas you don't know. So.
Not that I know of. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
But I said also you have a pretty good run in the last few months. So your stock performed very well, close to 200%. Is it right?
Yes, that's right.
So what was the reason why your stock going up 200%?
Yeah, well, I think the big reason that the stock has seen such good performance is because of the two things. One is the district scale property that we have, and is the high grade results from the property. And then additional to that, we also raised $6 million. Part of that was in a brokered financing from PI. So we have very good, strong financial backers, and we're also going to be Mexico's most aggressive drill explorer as a junior in 2020.
Okay, this is a district scale in Mexico, and it is a silver play.
That's right.
Do you have other projects, or is this only the flagship for you?
This is the flagship property.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and you make 6 million financing. What does mean in drill meters also, or what do you want really to do in 2020 on this project?
Yeah, it's a very good question. So in 2020, we've announced that we will be drilling about 14 kilometers of core, so 14,500 meters. We've also doubled our geology team, so we have 10 geologists in the field. Some of your viewers may have seen that we announced a brand new discovery last Thursday. That was generated from our team in the field, and so we actually decided to double that team, and now we have 10 geologists finding new discoveries in the field in Mexico.
What do you expect you cost this actual planned exploration program?
Well, all in, it'll be well under $150 per meter. But so we should be spending. I would expect for us to spend over $4 million probably by the end of the year in the field on drilling.
So you have a little bit overhang also from the money that you can extend it when you see you get good drill results back.
Right.
You say you make 6 million financing with PE. Which price you do the financing?
We did a financing at 40 cents a share with no warrant, so it was just a straight share financing.
So the share price is now much higher. Do you use this higher share price also to make a next round of financing?
I think right now currently Vizsla is fully funded for 2020. But I do think that if there is demand in the market, it's a prudent thing for a company to raise money at higher levels. But currently we're very well funded, so we don't need to raise any money. Okay.
At the moment, the team is on the field. When really the first drill will arrive on the site, and when you will starting with the drilling?
The first drill actually arrived at the end of 2019. And so far, we announced that we actually begun drilling, but we did have a drill that was mobilized to site at the end of 2019, but we first started drilling in early 2020. And so that drill, we've already completed one drill pad. We've moved the drill now, and we're going to continue to keep drilling at a very fast pace in Mexico.
So that's mean we see continuous news flow out of this?
Exactly. Shareholders can expect a consistent news flow over the coming year.
Do you have any geophysics or geochemistry done so that you can say, okay, this project can be a monster?
Well, funnily enough, the project was already a monster, which is quite interesting. It's about a 450-year-old property. It's been in production since then. And what it is it's a total vein field in Mexico, similar to First Majestic San Dimas or even Silvercrest Las Chispas, very similar to those vein fields. In fact, Vizsla has 75 total kilometers of cumulative vein extent. So 75 kilometers is significant. To drive in Canada, to drive 75 kilometers would take over an hour down the highway here, and it would you go quite far on that. So 75 kilometers. That's only been the reason we have those 75 kilometers is because that's what's outcropping on the property. However, we're adding new extensions to those veins as we go and discover new veins on the property. So it's quite interesting, really. We haven't had to do geophysics or anything like that yet. Something is in the works. We will most likely do some technical studies and some geophysics and different new types of exploration. But so far, our exploration has been based on the outcropping mineralized veins that exist on the property. And again, it's a total district of it.
Mexico, we know a lot of companies there are in Mexico and they do a great job there and doing well, but safety is in Mexico always an issue. How it looks like in your area?
Well, in where we are is 45 minutes away from Mazatlan, and Mazatlan is a famous beachside resort town. Actually, about 300,000 Canadians go every year to vacation in Mazatlan. So it's actually in a tourist corridor, in a tourist area of Mexico. So we don't have security problems there.
Okay. So last question, shareholder structure.
We have 55 million common shares outstanding, 74 fully diluted. And again, we raised the last $6 million without a warrant. So we actually have a very strong capital structure. And I think that's partly the reason why we saw some strong share price moving.
Management or bigger groups, they have some stock?
We have a Swiss fund that owns a significant amount. They came in the last financing.
Okay.
We have a Toronto hedge fund that owns a good chunk of our company as well too. But management, myself, our chairman, our board of directors own about 25% of the company.
That's good. Yeah. Good portion. Mike, thank you for the update. Good luck by the drilling. So far it looks unbelievable how the share price move, and hopefully we get a better silver price too.
That's right.
That would be help too. Ja, war ein Erstinterview von der Firma und es geht darum, um Mexiko, a District Scale Property, das ist extrem lange, 75 Kilometer, und sie haben eigentlich noch relativ wenig Geophysik und Geochemie gemacht. Sie gehen eigentlich immer nur, wo die Ausbisse sind, und jedes Mal, wenn das Team drinnen ist, finden sie neue Targets, neue Venen und so weiter. Und Geophysik ist allerdings jetzt teilweise in der Mache, und sie wollen in diesem Jahr 14.000 Bohrmeter bohren. 14.000 Bohrmeter, da kommt man schon einige Meter. What is the depth of a normal drill?
It can be anywhere from 100 to 350 meters.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also ein Bohrloch hat zwischen 100 und 350 Meter, nehmen wir 200 Meter an, dann sind das einige Bohrlöcher, die da gebohrt werden. Das heißt, der Newsflow, den wir bekommen werden in den nächsten Monaten, ist signifikant. Und das könnte natürlich oder sollte natürlich mit einem hoffentlich steigenden Silberpreis den Kurs weiter beflügeln. Was extrem wichtig ist, no warrants beim letzten Financing, 6 Millionen haben sie dort aufgetrieben, ein großer Swiss-Fonds ist dort eingestiegen und ja, wie gesagt, sie haben keine Warrants dabei ausgegeben, dadurch haben wir das große Warrants-Problem, Ausübungsproblem, was wir sonst bei den Firmen haben, nicht. Es ist extrem spannend, dass man überhaupt 6 Millionen aufstehen kann für eigentlich eine Explorationscompany. Das ist sehr ungewöhnlich, zeigt allerdings an, welches Zugang das Management zum Kapital hat oder wie gut das Projekt ist, muss man ehrlicherweise sagen. Also da muss man einen Hut ziehen, das schaffen nur die wenigsten, und zwar wirklich die wenigsten, dass sie Finanzierung ohne Warrants machen können. Ist extrem spannend. Was auch wichtig ist, Management hat nur 25% und ein großer Swissfonds ist beim letzten eben eingestiegen und sie sind voll finanziert für 2020, aber sollte der Aktienpreis weiter so performen, sagt er, wären es natürlich blöd, wenn sie das nicht nutzen darf. Das ist ganz klar, das ist einfach, denn nach 2020 kommt 2021 und dann braucht man irgendwann einmal Geld und man sollte die Chancen dann nutzen, auch neues Geld aufzunehmen. Vor allem deswegen, wenn man so eine gesunde Aktionärstruktur hat, also wo man trotzdem nur so wenig Aktien draußen hat, dann wäre das extrem sinnvoll. Ja, das war's aus Vancouver 2020 Jänner. Tschüss und Baba. Thank you.
Thank you.